Welcome to the weekly trading signal. I'd like to start the session by giving you some information about me. My name is Ihab Jubil. I was born and raised in Egypt. I have been trading for a number of years, mainly on Forex and commodities. And in recent years, I have also set up my own trading robot signals and website. I host online webinars and seminars on investment and financial trading regularly, and I provide my service to subscribers worldwide. Let's start the session. UK CPI that will be released on July 19 at 8:30 a.m. GMT. UK CPI release should provide some market reactions as this will be the first CPI reading after the Brexit referendum, which the market will have a chance to react. If the market ignores the release and only focus on Brexit, then that would be a sign we should follow for the rest of the month. It's forecasted at 0.4%. Previous release was at 0.3%. How to trade this news? We are looking for a variable deviation of 0.3%. If the inflation number, CPI, actual release above 0.7%, we should make rise option on the pound. If the inflation number decreases to 0.3%, below 0.1% or less, we will look to make full option on the pound. Remember always to draw support and resistance levels before the news release. If the market breaks through these levels, this means you have a better opportunity at winning the trade. If we get the deviation number, that means if we get 0.7% or higher or 0.1% or less, we should wait to see the market to move at least 40 pips before making our trade. 40 pips within first 15 minutes. But if we don't see the market moves 40 pips within first 15 minutes after the news release, we should treat the event as if we did not get any deviation. And if we don't get the deviation number, expect the market to follow the trend or to move within the resistance and support range. Here we can see Euro Pound daily chart. My recommendation to trade this news, and I expect the market, if we get actual release between 0.1% and 0.7%, for the market to keep going downwards, to keep moving downwards. About the duration to trade this news is 4 trading days. UK retail sales will be released on July 21st at 8:30 a.m. GMT time. UK retail sales should be very tradable, and considering the economic hit from the EU referendum, the reading should provide plenty of insight into current UK retail sector. It's forecasted at minus 0.4%, previous release at 0.9%. The monthly retail sales report is a direct measurement of consumer activities at the retail level. A higher release is generally good for the economy and for its currency. A lower release is considered negative for the economy and for its currency. Our tradable deviation or surprise factor for UK retail sales is 0.5%. So we should consider making rise option at the pound if we get actual release at 0.1% or higher, and full option at minus 0.9% or less. If we get number between these two numbers, the actual release, I expect the market to keep going in the same trend or moves within the support and resistance range. We have here my recommendation chart to trade this news is pound yen hourly chart. I expect the market to keep going upwards if we don't get our deviation number. So at 0.1% or higher, I expect the market to move upwards, but we have to wait to see the market to move at least 40 pips within first 15 minutes, and expect the pound to fall, and we should consider making full option if we get minus 0.9% or less. But again, we have to wait to see at least market movements downwards 40 pips at least. If we get in between numbers, I expect the market to keep going upwards. ECB interest rate will be released on July 21st at 11:45 a.m. GMT time. ECB interest rate is done actually in two parts. First, with the rate decision, then followed with press conference. Market is not expecting any further action out of ECB. This is next meeting. I don't expect any change in the rate, but with Brexit and recent risk-averse environment and political tensions in Turkey over the weekend, anything is possible. I would recommend sitting on sideline and watching the webcast press conference and staying out of the market during the interest rate decision. My recommendation is to wait at least 1 hour to see the direction of the market after the press conference. About the rate, it's forecasted at 0% as previous release. How to trade this news? In the press conference, ECB Chief Draghi issues the official statement on the rate decision. It's unlikely to get surprise from the ECB. Expect to keep rate unchanged. However, in the unlikely event that ECB surprise the market by cutting rates again, then expect market to go into a selling trend of the euro, and we should make full trade immediately on the euro. If ECB decides to keep rates unchanged as expected at 0%, then we should see relatively no change. In the market, as this leg of movement is expected because there is no surprises. Euro recently can't find direction, as you can see in the chart of euro dollar daily chart. It moves within range, so we'll wait to see after the press conference the direction of the euro, and they will follow it. UK manufacturing PMI will be released on 22nd of July at 8:30 a.m. GMT time. UK manufacturing PMI should be a strong market mover, and this release breaks its regular schedule and will be well regarded as it will be the first survey after the Brexit. It's forecasted at 49, previous release was at 52.1. How to trade this news? We are looking for a tradable deviation. The tradable deviation is the difference between the forecast figure and the actual release figure. So we are looking for a tradable deviation of 2. And because this is a leading indicator and its impact may hint the future trend of other economic indicators like inventory, employment, retail sales, the market usually reacts to this release with high volatility if we get our deviation. So my recommendation is to make rise option on the pound if we get 51 or more, and full option if we get actual release at 47 or less. Uh, I want to remind you to draw support and resistance levels before the news release. If the market breaks through these levels, this means we have a better opportunity at winning the trade. So if we get the deviation, we have to wait to see the market moves at least 40 pips before entering the market in the direction of the news. If we don't get this 40 pips market direction, we will treat the market as if we did not get any deviation factor. So if we don't get the deviation number, expect the market to follow the pre-release market condition and sentiment, and the market should expect resistance and support range. In the recommended chart, pound Australian dollar for our chart, I expect the market to keep going upwards if we get number between 47 and 51. You can visit my website for more information as well as the free trading signals at my website ihabjubil.com. We have now come to the end of the session. I hope you found it useful. Goodbye and see you next time.